Today we're out exploring. The name of this town is White Oaks. It's like a forgotten ghost town. It was real big during the gold rush back in 1869, I think the board said. But it's like 6 miles north of Carrizozo on 54, and then you'll see the sign says White Oaks, and you take a right onto the road, and it's like 9 miles into town. But I've been here before. It's really a cool little town. They got a place where it shows how people used to live, like a museum, and it's got a bar saloon called No Scum Allowed. It's got a few homes that were built that were never lived in because I don't know the story. One guy built a home back in the 1800s, wanted to move out here with his girlfriend. His girlfriend said no way, so the house had never been occupied. But let's go into town, check it out. Like I said, this is a pretty cool little ghost town. If you read up on it right there, there you go. White Oaks grew rapidly after the discovery of gold in 1869. And now it's just another forgotten town in New Mexico. Okay, this is a little museum I was telling y'all about. Last time I was here, it was open to the public, so I'm gonna go up there and see if it's open, excuse me, and then I'll take y'all inside and give y'all a view of how they used to live back in the day. To me, this is pretty cool, but this is how they used to live back in the day. And it's just got rooms that are like what they were when they lived back here. It's pretty cool, and this is free. You just come on walking on in. It gives you a view of what life was like back in the day. Look at that old stove, that old kitchen. I guess this right here be the kids' room. Look at that old playhouse right there. Pretty sweet. Little tea set over there on that little table. Here's another view of a kitchen. I mean, it's pretty cool. I mean, I don't know, I'm a big history buff, so this kind of stuff really makes me enjoy it. I really like it. And they got a wall full of memorabilia, so if you like old pictures, I reckon I guess at one time that's what the town looked like. I got that sun, so the window can't see real good, but maybe there you go. Mistress of the house. I guess y'all might be able to stop that and blow it up and read about, but yeah, it's a pretty cool looking house right there. I mean, look at that right there. That looks pretty rough compared to the way we live these days, doesn't it? I just enjoy history. I love old pictures like that, but that's pretty cool. That must have been the town people right there, I guess. I would say by looking at that must have been the old hardware store or something. At one time I knew all the information on this town, but I do know that's the old schoolhouse right there, but there ain't nothing a whole lot left now of the town, but let's keep on getting up. You guess those old boys done seen better days, but that's when they used to build cars. They used to be metal and they weren't plastic, but yeah, I mean, there's a whole lot of old cars out here in Mexico just sitting around, and this is the way they are. But look at that view in the background. And these cars been here a while, because I was here like 3 years ago and they were here, so I guess this is a permanent graveyard for them. This here is a town old schoolhouse. It was built in 1895, I believe I read, but yeah, let's get a little closer, see what we see. Pretty sweet, huh? Look at the bell way up there. I guess everybody knows what that is, so I don't have to open up the door and show y'all, but yeah, the good old days. That's all I can say about that. The good old days. It says no trespassing, so I'm not going to go up in there, but I think that's the mistress's house right there, but I guess somebody lives there, I don't know, but look, it's just out in the middle of nowhere. I mean, there's nothing around, just a house, but like I said, it is gated and it's posted no trespassing, so I'm going to respect that, and this will be my best shot of it. I guess sitting up here on the hill, she had a good view of everything, and the road's all dirt, so it's best if you have four-wheel drive. If not, I wouldn't recommend coming up here. I think the back side of the school is cooler. I mean, Got a whole lot more detail, but look at the brickwork in that thing. That's craftsmanship right there. And it, you know, 120 years old. That's pretty good. Okay, let's continue on our journey. White Oaks, New Mexico. Pretty cool shot right there. They had a pretty good view of everything, that's for sure. This is a little bar I was telling you about. No scum allowed saloon, but I guess it's not open right now. Wrong time of the day. I guess it's got good outside dining. I'm shooting to a gate, so it might not be as steady as y'all like it to be, but yeah, that's what it is right there. Pretty sweet, huh? Bet this place is hopping on a Friday night. I met the lady once that owned this bar. She's pretty cool, but yep, me and my American flags, right? Okay, this is the house I was talking about. I think the story is it was a guy from the East Coast. I believe it was Boston, and he built this house and he was going to move his girlfriend out here and they were going to get married, but she said forget that. But I do believe the story is the house has never been lived in. It's just always been sitting there. But I used to be able to drive straight up to it, but I guess they've closed the road, so this is as close as I can get to it. But that's pretty cool, I mean. And it dates back to the late 1800s, I do believe. So even your little towns have to have cemeteries. The wind sounds real funny because it's kind of like whipping through here. It's like a whistle to it, but they got a good view in the background, I'll say that. But I bet there are some old graves out there. I wonder how many people died coming out here to make their fortune in the gold rush time. But yeah, pretty wild. I love that West, I really do. New Mexico is a really interesting state, it really is. But let me see if I can find my little man. I found my little man. He running to daddy. Here he comes, yep. And my little man, Snippy, Snippy, Snippy. Here he goes, yep. And there he stops right in front of me, and he's going back that direction. There he goes. That's his riding compartment right there, the satin red pillow. That's the little man. That's my pillow, yep. My pillow. Okay, headed back to camp. That was a view of the White Oak. I guess it's called a ghost town now, but it's pretty cool. I mean, I enjoyed it. I enjoy seeing how things all back in the day, but we're getting ready to head back camp, see what else we get into. They're having a big thing down Capitan this weekend, the 3rd and the 4th, I believe the dates, all the 80th anniversary of Smokey Bear, so I might go over there and check it out. It just depends on if I can get another campsite at the Valley of Fire, because I'm in a reserve spot now and I only got it up till the 3rd and then it's reserved. So what I'll have to do, I have to move camp and find me a first come first serve site. But anyway, that's what I'm trying to do, because I would like to get some video in that thing down in Capitan, Smokey Bear thing. That should be pretty cool. But me and little man headed back camp. Had to leave him in the car today because I can't video and keep up with him sometimes. So headed back camp.